Dawn Compton, the pastor at Main Street United Methodist Church, and I'm here today to bring you our weekly Wednesday Word. Today I'm coming to you from our backyard. It's just a wonderful day, and I wanted to spend some time outside, but also just let you know, friends, this is a busy season for the Compton family. Our oldest will be graduating on June 3rd from high school, and we are excited about that. But we have a lot that's been going on and that we will be filling the next 2 weeks with as we are trying to get ready for his graduation. So just personally ask prayers for this transition and this celebration that's going on in our lives right now. But I come here because I wanted to highlight our worship series that we are in the middle of right now. To be or not to be the church. And I thought it was appropriate to do this from my home, for us to think about that we are the church no matter where we're at. We are the church. Whether we are at the building that is Main Street, whether we are in the grocery store, whether we are in line at the post office, whether we are at the library, whether we are at home, we're called to be the church. To be the same people no matter where we are. No matter who we're around, no matter who we're interacting with, we're called to be the church. Being the church at home means being a faithful witness to your family, to letting them know your faith, your beliefs, and demonstrating that by your actions and how you treat your family, how you interact with your family, how you love your family. We are to be the church wherever we are, friends. How are you being the church? In your home, with your family. I just lift that up this day as a challenge to you. Want to let you know we are already looking towards June. We have the June Blessing Box sign-up sheet up in the narthex outside the sanctuary. If you are interested in helping in one of the days in June to make sure that the Blessing Box is stocked, be sure to sign up on that list. If you are still not coming around to the church in person, not comfortable coming to in-person worship, you can call the church office and let us know, and we'll get you signed up for a date that works for you with that. We were blessed this week to receive a second grant from the Bedford Community Health Foundation, and we are so glad for that, and all of those funds will go towards making sure that our pantry stays stocked with food, so that if you can't provide the food yourself when it's your turn, that you can go to the pantry and there will be plenty of food to be put out into the blessing box so we can continue to bless the Bedford community. We are also working to bless other people by being a location for the Lynchburg districts to collect the kits and cans for conference. We have done this many years at annual conference, where we send canned goods as well as kits that help support the work of UMCOR to conference, and they're collected at the annual conference location. Well, this year we're doing it a little bit differently. They're going to different places within each district. We at Main Street are one of the locations to receive the items. And then once we have received them, then we will help get them to where they need to go. I know that the canned goods will be going towards Parkview, and the kits we will work with getting them to where they need to go so they can help UMCOR as well. But we're still looking for a couple of people just a few people who might be willing to be at the church and receive any of these items that might come to the church from others in the district. This is on Saturday, June 4th, and the time is from 2 till 4. If you could work even one of those 2 hours, that'd be great. If you could work both of those 2 hours, that'd be great. Just to have a couple of people at the church to receive those items, to make sure that someone's there to open the door for the people and to take them and put them. We're going to be putting them in the Community Life Center. So if you are available on Saturday, June 4th, and willing to work 1 or 2 hours that afternoon just to receive those items, let the church office know so we can have you down and can get you the instructions for that. And friends, I just want to encourage you to be the church in terms of caring for one another. I know that there are still some people who have been affiliated with Main Street in the past who have not come back because of COVID. That they're still being cautious, and that's understandable. But some may have maybe gotten out of the habit. Some may be doing some other things. And so I just really encourage you that if you think about someone that you saw at Main Street, that you know that had been a part of the Main Street Church family prior to COVID, and you're like, I haven't seen that person in a long time. I wonder what's going on with them. Reach out to them. Give them a call. Send them a text or an email. Do something to connect with that person. If you feel comfortable, you can even take them, drop by their house and drop something off on the front porch if they're not getting around people yet. But just reach out to those people and let them know that, hey, the church cares about them. We love them and we miss them, and help us to connect with them. If it's somebody that you think, hey, they really could use a visit from the pastor, or they could use a visit from somebody else with the church, let us know so that we can make sure that we connect with these people and we are truly being the church for one another. And then lastly, I want to just celebrate that we are in the midst of having a new HVAC system installed on the top floor of our education wing. It's going to be wonderful. The trustees have worked for a while to make this happen, and they've worked with the finance team to find the finances for this, and so many people have been so gracious and faithful in their giving that has allowed us to be able to do this, to have the resources to be able to do this. And so we are getting new HVAC systems on the top floor of our education building. If you haven't seen them yet, you're more than welcome to walk up there and see what those units are looking like and the status of those. They're not in working order yet. They're still in process. But we're excited about this coming. I just wanted to celebrate what's happening with that we are getting that done, and to say thank you to everybody who has helped make that a reality. All of the trustees who worked to get that to happen, the finance committee that looked at our financial resources, and all of you who gave sacrificially to make sure that we had what we needed to be able to do that. Thank you so much. And what that HVAC system is going to enable us to do is to use that top floor fully, use all of the classrooms up there, and find ways to offer that space available to do the work God has called us to do. Especially in the summertime when it gets so warm up there, we haven't been able to use all of that in the past few years, and so this is going to enable us to really use some of the gifts that God has given us, the gift of that top floor fully. And so just wanted to say thank you for that. Friends, I look forward to worshiping with you this weekend as we continue our To Be or Not to Be the Church worship series. We worship in person at 10:30 or worshiping with you online. God bless.